beautiful. Hello and welcome my respected YouTube followers into my channel, which is called Marius. Welcome YouTube watchers and followers into my channel, which is called Marius channel. Today I'll be teaching you how to write in Arabic. I've got some papers over here and I also bought some new pens. Let me show you my new pens, and we're gonna open them together and we're gonna try them. Here they are. They're chisel tip. Remember, they have to be chisel tip. Now if I come a bit closer here, I hope you'll be able to see that these are all chisel tip. They're only £1. £1 from a shop that is closing down. I might go and buy some more. It's called The Works. The shop is called The Works. So I'm gonna open them and we're gonna write some common well-known phrases in the Arabic language to help you maybe learn the language. I hope these are good tips. Yeah. Happiness or happy. It's a very nice word and I like how it's shaped. So in Arabic you write from right to left. Here is the F. Here is the R. So FR. F comes with a dot. FR. And now we're gonna put the H. So H, do like that. And then you do like this. And then you make it slightly. You don't go all the way up, you just open it. It's an open. So here is Fa Rah. So we're gonna say happiness. So here is happiness. Now there is another one, similar letters, and looks also very nice, which is Sahar, magic. I also like this word. Same letters. FR, here's the R, H, here is the H. So this is called Sahar, magic. Now I'm writing these words because I don't know how do you spell magic. Anyway, let's move on. Farah, Sahar. Something that also rhymes with these words. Shajar, tree. So same, exactly the same. Shajara. Let me write it down for you. Here is the scene. Do you remember this? It's here. We go down again. R. This time we're gonna put 3 dots. Shajara. Here is the final word. So we have here Shajara, tree. Now these are easy to learn, aren't they? Farah, Sahar, Shajara. Okay, something that rhymes with these 2 words. Har, hot. It's hot. Now there are 2 ways to write har. You can either write it this way, like har here, same way, hot. Or you can write it this way. It's exactly the same way, but the R is different. Har. Similar. It's a similar letter. The R can be written 2 different ways. So which one you prefer is up to you. So based on that, my name is Maher or Marius. I'm gonna try and write it in both R versions and you tell me which one is better. So we're gonna start with the M. A. H. Here comes the R. Maher. Now if you're gonna write it in the other way, which is the second R, this one here, it's gonna be exactly the same. M. A. H. Now I apologize because I'm not sitting comfortably here, so this one is not the best. Delete. There are many ways to write the same word in the Arabic language, the same word but written in many different ways. I guess the same with any language, but in Arabic particularly you have many different types. So let's take the word Mohammad, the name Mohammad. Now there are many ways you can write it. So the first way, and probably the simplest, is to open all the letters. So here we go. All the letters are, so Mohammad. We have M, H, M, D, Mohammad. It's written like that. Now there are a different way. Now I can put the H under the M. So how is gonna be? It's gonna be like that. M, and I'm gonna put the H here, and then I continue the rest of the word. Now can you see the M, the H? Here is the M, H, M, D. Now the H, or the Ha in Arabic is called Ha, went under the M. Now I can go a step further and put the M under the H. It's going to be M, H, M on top of each other, or very close to each other. And here is the method number 3. So you start M, H, and can you see the M is under the H. We have, now it's going down like that. This is M, H, M, D. Both are, all of these 3 are acceptable. Now there is a different way of writing the M. You can write it like that. Can you see this M? Instead of being looking downwards, it's looking upwards. So this is just an example, really. Another way, let's try the word shajar or sahar or shajara. Shajara means a tree. So here is the first way. Now probably this is the most common way. Shajara. Can you see? Tree. It's written tree. SH, this is pronounced Sha. Jim, J or G, sorry. R, A, Shajara. Now I can write it in a different way. For example, the R can look totally different. So if we go like that, I can write Shajara. So what have we got here? Exactly the same word, Shajara, Shajara. But the R here is different than the R here. So again, SH, G, R, A. Now I can go a step further. I'm not gonna, there are many ways as I told you. So I'm gonna put the G under the H. So it's gonna look like that, exactly the same way that we did it here. So it's gonna be A, H, we go down, can you see? We put the G, we go with the R, and then we're gonna put the Ta, marbuta. So now we have Shajara. Same way, this is all read in the same particular fashion. There is no problem. Now there is no other way, I think, to write that. I'm sure someone's gonna come up with another way, but this is mainly the ones. SH, G, R, A. Now I'm gonna write a few different words here so you can just get an idea of the Arabic like letters and vocabulary. So I'm gonna try and put as many words as I can. A bowl, when you write a bowl, a football or anything, there are many ways you can write the K, because in Arabic it's called kura. So the first way is like that. Kura. K R A. Kura. Or I can go further and do it like that. Exactly like we did in the previous one. Do you remember the other R? Do you remember this R here? This R here? It's the same concept. No, or I can change this completely, the K. I don't need this K. I can put another K. Check this out. It's exactly the same word. If someone would read that, they would read Kura, Kura, same thing, written in 3 different ways. Now I'm not sure if there is another way. I think that's the only way. Now if I was to be a bit more like artistic, I could write it K like that. This is a K, but it will look wrong. This will look wrong. But if you want to be artistic, you can. But this is the K. You can write it like that if it's at the end of the sentence. But you don't have to in the beginning. You can't. But I guess you can do anything really. Okay, let's try a different word. For example, Juha. It's got 2 G's, G and an H. You can write it like that. G, Juha, J, H, A. Or I can go G, Ha. Can you see? One is top of the other. Again, G, H, A. I'm not very good at explaining this. You have to have some knowledge of the Arabic language in order to understand that. This is probably intermediate, I would say. Okay, let's continue another word. Another word, let's write the word school, madrasa. School of Arabic, madrasa al-Arabi. So we're gonna put M. This is the M. Here comes the Dal. R. Sin. And then madrasa. Now you can write it a different way if you want to. You go like that, and then you put the R like this, and then you do like that. Now this is the difference in the R. I hope you like this episode. It's not very long and it's not very informative, but I'm just giving you an idea really. So of the things that you can do with the Arabic language, and then you can put like things that you want to put to help you read it, for example, and you can put some artistic things like Kora. You can do a bit like that. You can do this. You can put anything you want really, a small sheen underneath it. You can put an M. There are many ways you can color basically, or paint your words and your letters. I'm a professional. I don't know how to write. This is just an example of things I've learned. You know, anyone can write in this way. If you like this episode, please let me know so I can do it more often. But if you don't like it, also let me know so I don't have to repeat myself all the time. Tell me I don't like this type of episodes. Feel free. I'll see you next episode. Peace.